bring things back. The 3 versus 3 ensues, and Lollipop has gone absolutely huge with the SG. 2 quick kills, so much damage on the third player, sorry. And now just Nok. That was a 2-man advantage to start for GamerLegion. But the compensation is fantastic from Nemiga. Looking so much stronger on this overpass than the last time these two teams met. Almost at the same amount of rounds. That map ended 16-7 in favor of GamerLegion last time around, and Nemiga looking to outperform expectations here. Nok trying to bring things back, win back the clutch, has to go for the 10-second defuse, and it's just not all that likely. Hudgy's steps are heard, and he has to swing for the peak, and Hudgy with the 3k. Nemiga now up to 6. And although those are great kills to get if you're Hudgy, really, I feel like the medal goes to Lollipop. Almost 3 players killed, all by himself. Man, that is so informative. I was gonna answer his question, but Neck God has you covered. He's right. GamerLegion are from Sweden. Just recently putting out a post as well, setting Scream and HS on the sidelines, as they want to make a full Swedish roster. Meanwhile, Nemiga are Belarusian. They've got an Estonian in there as well, a Russian, and Hudgy. Joe is the Estonian, everybody else Belarusian. Or Belarusian. I feel like I get one of those wrong every time. Last time these two teams faced, Freddy Frog was the 5th player for GamerLegion. This time it's Plessen. So players are cycling around. I think they're still experimenting with how they want to fulfill that full Swedish lineup. There's quite a few free agents in the mix, or within circulation, that are certainly interesting. You look at players like Get Right, like Freiburg. You get to see considerable success in recent times. Dennis. Ooh, first kill there with the Deagle, known as a bit of a pistol god in one point or another. Only able to get the one. Hampus will do his best to do some damage. Rusty and Plessen. This looks like a futile attempt. Rusty, 1 for 1 is certainly nothing to scoff at. Plessen will spot them out around the edge of the smoke, but Box puts an end to it. That's a 7th for Nemiga. Already putting up the numbers they need to here to start this best of 3. And while it was a nice attempt at a couple of kills, Nemiga have been able to build up money on quite a few of their players. Not quite into the realm of ridiculousness yet. GamerLegion have to start to get a bit concerned. Fast play in from Nemiga is the ballsy one to make, and Plessen lines them up so well. Practically 3 kills accomplished. Box will survive on a slither of HP. Lollipop backing now away. Nemiga don't want to get crunched in. They played fast in the pistol round, and the fast flank was a factor for the CTs. They will move themselves around, rotate back towards the other side of the map. You can see Nok's already trying to position himself to stop it. A lot of time still remaining here for Nemiga. 1 minute remains. Nok will now hear these grassy footsteps. May just get around the corner in time. Robo, the first to hit the deck. Unable to line up the trade is Box. And Dennis is in position as well now. Nok no longer has to worry about being the first one on the site. And Dennis will get both the kills he needs to at the end. It's well read from GamerLegion in the mid-round. A bit telegraphed by Nemiga, in fairness. But simply rushing in towards Pleasant. Sure, he got flashed up in the middle of his spray. But you need to make sure that he can't get that initial sightline in if you're going for that type of an execute. Pleasant does very, very well for the CT side. And hopefully now, GamerLegion start to build a bit of momentum off the back of it. Of course, economically, they're still hurting. Oh, Joe, don't do it to him. Nok has to be holding this angle. Surely. Oh, no, just underneath. Never mind. Joe doesn't even check the high ground. I thought was the whole reason he was going for that kind of a creeping play. With box being segmented off by a smoke. Oh, is he actually going to push? He pushed straight through. He's about to catch them off as they retreat. Oh, missing his shots. Dennis does punish him for it. If you're shooting shots at me, he's going to make sure you get shots thrown right back at you. And he's not going to miss. Oh, both AWPers missing on the peak. Looked like Robo should have had him dead to rights. He was holding the angle, only committing to the single zoom. So as to see the close angle. They've actually cost him the frag there. Wonder if that's a bit of inaccuracy or a small adjustment made before the shot. Either way, the lack of results speak volumes. Lollipop getting dropped towards the B-bomb site. He's been fairly consistent at bringing things back for Nemiga. And this looks like a round that just cascades out of Nemiga's control. And with Robo being taken down at no cost of the CTs, it will certainly paint out a picture. Maybe GamerLegion are starting to wake themselves up. Get a bit more warmed up into this matchup. I said he wasn't going to miss, and then, lo and behold, he misses. On the other side of things, his opponent missed too, so it didn't really matter. The thing is, this is... I've said it a couple times now already. But 7 rounds on their T side, while it is certainly still good, it actually, compared to the last time they played, they only had 1 opportunity. They started on CT, they only got 6 rounds, and then they went to T side and they got 1 round. Last time they played GamerLegion on Overpass. So this is already a massive improvement. And I think it has to have GamerLegion a big concern because last time they played Mirage, it was a close fight. SMGs, pistols, 1 AK brought forward here for Nemiga. They're trying to overwhelm this player on short. Rusty and Nok. Initial pressure received, but in from a distance, it's Pleasant. Providing support with the Krieg. That a quiet game all in all. A new rotating player in that GamerLegion side. Oh, Joe is a feet completely blown off by the grenade. And although things looked a little bit dicey to start things off, you know, a quick kill there for GamerLegion and then Nemiga burst on short. Things could have gone so much worse, but a great job from the B players. Kind of like balancing the angles and understanding as well that with Pleasant holding far off, they had a player covering their retreat, so they didn't have to contest for short control as heavily. Good damage to start off this round here for GamerLegion. Actually, a decent nade right back on Hampus, which we didn't get to see, but it was over towards the B side of the map. And it's very isolated. 1-for-1 is a good trade to have if you're an Nemiga. Not much brought forward. You've now got the Krieg to work with, arguably the best / most dynamic weapon in the game, as we have Seen a bit of community outcry about this gun. Having a surge in popularity just because of how strong it can be. Look towards bank. Nemiga not deploying that. Look towards the end of long. Could have set themselves up for a bit of a burst play, but they don't have a flash. They have to use body control there with the first shot. The smoke prevents anything to follow up here on that AWP. But Pleasant, outlandish play around the smoke. Just pushes straight through it. No respect whatsoever. And he gets away with it. The double kill. Survives on 13 HP. That's the type of play that if it doesn't work, we're kind of left scratching our heads and going, Pleasant, why have you done that? Because it's only pistols. Your AWPer is safe. You don't have to contest the site. You have the numbers advantage. But because it works, you're just like, that's a pleasant way to go about it. Oh, they're going to open the door. That's perfectly played. Knocked out with the first kill. The secondary as well. A bit of calculated aggression there from GamerLegion and one well practiced. See, though, we saw that the last time these two teams played on Hampus. Oh no, he doesn't clear his sides. They've gone right past one another. Hampus, turn around, man. How does that happen? His teammate suffers as a result of the additional space Nemiga took. Hampus has still gone completely missing from Nemiga's radar. Sneaking around in amongst the terrorist side. And GamerLegion close out the half 8-7. That is a bit of a silly way and a weird way to end the half. But at least towards the end, GamerLegion started to get a grip of things. Winning out the half, albeit only slightly on the more favorable side, does give them a little bit of room to work with. But Nemiga have improved vastly. It seems like an individual level because they're finding these opening picks and actually converting them into round wins, whereby the last time that they were facing off against each other, sure, they got a few picks, I think 5 or 6 in, or sorry, 3 or 4 in the rounds they played on the T side. They certainly had a lot more to be desired. First pick in from Nemiga based on the aggression. GamerLegion still congregating towards middle. Leaping forward, Pleasant has the utility here for the Swedes. Setting it up over towards the A site. Flashes to come through, soon to follow, but it won't catch most of these players. Robo is safe, still taking these fights. Lollipop as well, didn't have to turn whatsoever. Robo cannot get that kill on Nok, and Nok's actually found 3. He's single-handedly bringing this round into the favor of GamerLegion, and Nok finally dealt with. Pleasant left alone, 1 versus 1. Joe around the truck, trying to find the right timing, but Pleasant comes away with it. It's Nok with the triple, Pleasant with a crucial double at the end for GamerLegion to take the T-side pistol. And Nemiga, the immediate response to buy into things. The Scout, the SMG, and the pistols are out. That was looking so good for Nemiga to start things off as well. Close on the spam. The nade to discourage him from sitting there much longer. Hachi set up for a flash. And while they'll peek and see nothing, of course know that GamerLegion were simply hiding around those corners. SMG in hand. Overpowered by Rusty. The flash does good work. Making more difficult there aiming-wise for him. Hachi unable to line anything up. Joe as well. Just damage done, but caught on the reload. It's Robo. 1 versus 4. And not seeming the most likely. Already spotted out. He should be able to get away with this at the very least. The problem for him will be that those players made their way up the connector so quickly. It's these SMGs, of course, on the hunt. Out, Rusty. A scrappy one, but he comes away with the frag. Of course, not wanting to get tagged up by the scout. They give him too many opportunities to do damage with that weapon. They're giving him the advantage in the affair. Instead, Rusty does upgrade. Throws his weapon away. Teammate picks it up like, hey man, your trash, my treasure. Seven to 10, and a gamble stack in the connector is the wrong call. GamerLegion stampede on B and find no opposition whatsoever. It's an easy round for GamerLegion, or at least it should be, as really it's just about doing damage to the T-side economy where possible, and Nemiga are in no real position to do so. The flank is spotted out. Ooh, they had the high and low positions. Couple of different angles to shut down the top connector presence. GamerLegion expressing a bit of dominance to start off this T side, but oh no. Surely not. If only he had a kit. If only. Oh, that could have been so disastrous for GamerLegion. At the very least, there's a bit of tag damage done by Nemiga. But this is where it needs to change. GamerLegion pick this map. They are comfortable. They'll be confident as well, knowing that they beat them the last time they played. So if it isn't going to start now for Nemiga, the opportunities will begin to run thin. It'll be 12 for GamerLegion, 13 as well, as Nemiga are likely to either half buy or eco. They've got 3 major strikes, kind of like baseball. At that point, they're basically out unless they win one of these miraculous rounds on the upgraded pistols. And I would actually like to see Nemiga get a bit aggressive. They've tried it a couple times on these eco rounds. Maybe GamerLegion will be, I don't know, a bit ambitious. Not ambitious, but they'll be meticulous in how they clear things. They'll ensure that players are doubled up because they just went up against the anti-ecos and force buys of Nemiga. So there's, of course, this game is very heavily based on mentality and what you're thinking in the moment. And there's so many different ways that you can approach the game. Some of it does come down to recognizing team and player tendencies. Which, especially given that GamerLegion have a new acquisition, does make things a little bit harder to predict if you're Nemiga. In my opinion, I think GamerLegion take this map. I think in the world where Nemiga win this series, I see it being 2-1. With Mirage having been a close match the last time they played, and with Inferno being a comfortable pick for so many teams. GamerLegion on paper are a strong enough team on this map that you'd expect it to go their way in this particular matchup. Box. Close to the smoke. Pleasant over towards B is found one. Traded right back by Hudgy. That's the lurking presence. Pleasant's only objective is to distract, and Box, at what point do you start to look for information? The flash comes through. It's a bit telegraphed. It's a fallback flash. A bit of a bait and switch maybe on the cards. Box. Oh, goes for the first pick. The headshot advantage held by those T-side weapons, and now Nemiga will have an inkling, an idea of what's happening. Robo takes up the angle. The flashes will come through alongside the flames, and missing the first shot. That's crucial. Still getting one through the smoke, actually. And Joe pushing right past the flames, able to come out away with one. Healthy players for Nemiga here on the retake. The same can't be said for GamerLegion as they look to get this bomb planted. Bit of a gap in the smoke. Rusty has made it just past the sight line, and it's he who strikes first. Hudgy finds the kill. Rusty able to respond in kind. Surely not. Might just overpower Robo here in final moments, and he does. The Krieg, who needs the scope, comes away with it for GamerLegion, and Nemiga get close. They get so close. It came to the 2-on-1, but the AWP just struggles to find that trade. And again, is the half buy here for Nemiga. Joe has the scout. The pistols are right behind him, so they can certainly cycle that weapon between many players' hands. But Joe is just kind of leaving them alone now. He'll fire off a shot and hope that his teammates don't get checked. But outside of that, he's pretty much just like, oh, you guys are on your own. And as much as they may be on their own, nobody is more so than lollipopped. Over towards B. The flame's actually spreading, singeing his feet. Up to half HP. Rusty makes sure that the connector isn't a problem position for them. Gets the first kill, immediately backs away, so the trade cannot occur. GamerLegion looking to have a clean round in this one. Rusty could certainly still get caught out, or Box essentially flanks out his teammates as well. Rusty has so many positions to be worried about because there's so many CTs remaining. The timings are incredibly important for him to stay alive. But nobody really moves for Nemiga. Now with this buy, you just get rid of the scout. Okay. That makes me wonder why they've even kept the scout in the first place. Why they didn't just be a bit more aggressive with it if the intention in the next round was to just buy up weapons anyway. Losing that scout bears no consequence. You do deny $300. Ooh. Nice little double run boost there from Rusty. Makes his bad spawn good, and they're actually going to rush straight into the B bomb play off the back of it. Lollipop there with one. Pleasant trades things back, and Hudgy, oh, the nade could do so much. The double nade on through does just about 40 damage between them. GamerLegion for now slowed down, and Joe has the chance to strike. The bomb drop. Hudgy spins as well. Now just Nork and Dennis. Couple of scoped weapons in possession. But they are boxed in. They cannot retreat. Hudgy. Oh, the timing from Nork doesn't work out. Does spot him out on the flank. Hudgy eliminated. Nork's been brought down low. The nade finishes the job. Dennis with it all to do. Had the chance at the first, but wasn't scoped in on the angle. And Nemiga, they get their first CT side round. It was 5 in a row from GamerLegion to start off this half. Now we'll see if Nemiga can have their own string of rounds themselves. blinded up, has to fall back. Already tagged low, so essentially get dropped into the site. Does get killed eventually. Haji able to go 1 for 1. The advantage held by GamerLegion. Maybe a bit of an over-aggressive play from from Box towards the bathrooms. Nemiga desperate for that first pick. Oh no. That could have pushed it even further. Would have spread it out 1 player a bomb site for Nemiga. That they will still have an additional player to play with. This counter aggression from Joe. There's not going to be a flash alongside. It has to be the Prime Beacon. Thankfully for GamerLegion, Rusty still has his gun out. The rest of the team are lining up grenades, and Rusty does a good job bodyguarding that utility, that support. Robo Molotov's back. So many flames immersing the bomb site. First kill there. Second may soon follow, but around the corner, Nok able to peek in time. Lollipop 1 versus 3.
Bomb has been planted.
It's behind the APC, but as he emerges, first kill there. The second, does he expect where Dennis is? Knows where the plant is supposed to be located, but Hampus in a bit of an off angle from Bank. GamerLegion are able to come away with another round win. Back-to-back round wins not converted for Nemiga. Instead, it's 1 and done. But this is very much a backs against the wall position for them to be in. Of course, I said it before, the way in which Nemiga win this best of 3 does feel like it has to be the 2-0, or the 2-1 scoreline, sorry. Based on map history and what we're seeing here. Oh, so much utility. Box gets naded. The follow-up nade as well, the spam. While Robo will attempt to hold on to the connector. Should succeed in doing so initially. Hachi needs to come away with a couple of kills here. One's not going to be enough to win the round right back here for Nemiga. He cannot succeed. Robo felt like he had to make the play. Does push in from the backside. But Joe, AWP, 4 players on a retake. It's not seeming likely. There's at least a kit in his path. Oh, especially with Rusty just running past his shot. It's just kind of a hello and goodbye. I want nothing to do with you. Last pick there from Joe. Oh, the second as well. Goes from missing easy shots to hitting the 2 hard ones. 2 headshots. Could certainly still have gone for this if he knew where the players were located. And actually jumping past his crosshair. Rusty takes the high ground. And GamerLegion up to 15. These shots were sharp. I mean, the first miss from Joe was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be opening. Not quite feeling so crisp. And then you might as well have had a scout there. Who needs the op? Save a lot of money that way as well. First kill in. So, not quite the way you would expect. Oh, the flash is good. But he doesn't spot him initially. Plesson does his best coil impression. How does he not come away with that frag? Plesson is fully blinded up. That should almost certainly do it. While GamerLegion sit on match point. Or sorry, map point. Needed an opening opportunity. There's at least one back here from Box, but he's been taken down low as well. It's all A-side pressure from the CTs. Dennis will lock things in, make sure that they cannot rotate from the connector. And they're so far away from this site. At most, they'll be concerned that there's one player here, because they know where Box was last seen.
Bomb has been planted.
And are Nemiga even really going for this? They don't have a kit. I know they're trying to find Dennis, but they're playing this far too slowly. They're going to lose the round regardless. Dennis at least secures the kills at the end. The triple for him to get round number 16. But just a fantastic set of score lines and consecutive rounds converted from GamerLegion to take that first map. It was quite an impressive state of affairs for the side. Though we still have another map to come. It would be Mirage as our decider, or not decider, it's our secondary map. That is Nemiga's map pick. It was 22-18 the last time these two played, with Inferno again being our last map. I want to give a shout out to the guys that have been in chat. You guys have been very respectful to one another. You've been very informative as well when people have questions, so good on you guys. But there's a second map coming up, Nemiga. Can they answer back and take this series 2-1, or will GamerLegions run over them and see success once more? We'll have to go to a short break to find out.